They the light skinned girl who think they just so pretty, and just because they born light skinned that they just all that. They come up with shit fucking. My best friend, I talk to him about everything, and when like the time is right, people want details of.
Remy Ma is still disparaging Claressa Shields, and people are asking whether she is merely jealous or if she may have a point. Rumor has it that Claressa may be trying to kidnap Papoose, which makes sense because your mom made it obvious that they couldn't get married when she refused to sign divorce papers. Additionally, there is a whole alimony issue that would cost Remy a lot of money if she allowed him to leave, so getting pregnant is Claressa's only way to continue to live her life because reports are already suggesting that she might be expected. And just when we thought things couldn't get much uglier, Remy is out here revealing everything. It's a law, so whatever Claressa has been hinting that she is taking a break from boxing to focus on other things. What else could she be talking about? Based on the way she has been moving in the streets, people are convinced that she is already preggo. Let's be honest for a moment. If this is true, Papoose and Claressa have been moving at lightning speed in their relationship, hitting up events together, booking gigs as a couple, and basically putting each other on. Remy may make a mistake because, even though she's still in a situationship with one foot in and one foot out, Papoose and Claressa are already living their best lives. You all recall back in December when Remy Ma decided to go all out and reveal private messages between Papoose and Claressa? Yes, she truly believed she was going to ruin their relationship, but it ended up having the opposite effect for the longest time. Papoose was trying to keep his relationship low-key, but when Remy put them on blast, it only made people want them even more. Meanwhile, Claressa was under stress. Her team said, "Girl, this bad press is not a good look," as she had a movie deal, sponsorships, and PR arrangements lined up. Claressa and Pap were supported by the public, who said things like, "Pap finally woke up and left Remy. Good for him." Claressa is a Remy upgrade. Remy did not see any of that coming. She truly believed she was going to shake the table, but instead she was humbled. And ever since then, there have been no Instagram subs or comments. Ma felt she was embarrassing them. But she played herself. Papoose is moving on, and I love this for him. Covered musical jabs, not a peak, but listen, Claressa and Papoose are out here doing well, and they don't give a damn about who's looking. They've been out together, showing up and showing off in their big B, and they're delivering power couple energy. With their matching jackets and courtside seats at the Knicks game, Tim and his partner looked like a real couple during their recent Valentine's Day getaway in Hawaii. Not to mention when Papoose arrived at Claressa's match against Danielle Perkins, rapping for her attention as if she were the lead in a sports film. Oh wait, she was. And you guys aren't hiding their love at all because Claressa even shared a video of them dancing, playing games, and generally having a good time. You know how a woman is radiant when she's happy, stress-free, and unbothered. Well, just in case anyone was wondering why she wasn't monitoring the internet, she confirmed that she and Pap see everything you guys are saying. She even shared the love. Pap is wonderful, and you guys show me. The public is currently on their side, so yes, but Remy Ma is out there looking thirsty and very dry, so we have to talk about it. The embarrassing thing is that rumors are circulating that Remy actually tried to contact Pap to try to resolve the situation and bring their family back together, but you guys shut that down completely. Imagine holding a woman down while she's in jail for 6 years. After years of being a faithful husband, she turned around and played you like the block captain with ease while continuing to pretend that she had done nothing wrong. Papoose responded no. He's staying exactly where he is with Claressa. You can't really blame him. But here's the actual joke. Papoose is the epitome of a stand-up guy. He was devoted and held Remy down when Remy bungled him badly, and she now knows it. He was all about family during her prison term, and he never made her feel embarrassed. However, rather than appreciating that, Remy became overconfident, went out without cause, got messy, and lost the one man who was really by her side. Now she's watching from the sidelines as Papoose moves on with the woman who genuinely values him. And that's the real deal, listen. In a recent live stream, Claressa declared her love for the world without hesitation, was talking nonstop about Pap telling her that they deserved each other and that he's the best man she's ever dated. She went on to say that he really understands her, that they have genuine conversations every day, and that he's just a sweetheart who deserves the best. If you want to brag about your man bragging down, that's how you do it.
I love him. I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past. And how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve it.
Then, while still singing the same song, Claressa appeared on the Tamron Hall show. She remarked about how safe and encouraging Papoose is, stating, "He's giving me that ride or die love energy right now, and I'm eating it all up." The way Papoose speaks, he's a very nice guy, very humble, very knowledgeable. We all know he can rap. The girl continued, not finished. All right, and he can really rap. He's wonderful. But more importantly, he's just really encouraging. This is when it really stood out that I'm a strong woman with a gift and a tremendous wit. I need a man who can handle everything and not be intimidated by my success. And Papoose is that man. The jab at Remy is absurd because, as you are all aware, Papoose took him for granted while supporting him for years. But now that Claressa is showing him respect and gratitude, she isn't letting him leave.
Enjoy us together without the eyes of other people having to judge. You know, people saying stuff like, well, I've heard a lot of good things, you know, and
This is where things start to get really interesting, but we already know that Claressa and Papoose are taking this seriously and that she is taking a break from boxing after 2 more fights to focus on other things. Now that she has made this announcement, many people are speculating that Claressa may already be pregnant. But why else would she abruptly stop practicing her craft when she is at the top of her game and has been dominating boxing? Jada Davis, who has been connected to boxer Tony Harrison, also known as Claressa Shields' former trainer, recently made the shocking claim on the internet that Claressa was pregnant during her 2023 rematch against Hanna Gabriel. Yes, the same fight in which Shields completely dominated and walked away with a unanimous decision to win, because it seems like baby planning to me, and this wouldn't even be the first time that Claressa has been rumored to be pregnant. Everyone was speculating, saying, "Hold up, wait a minute." Then, without holding back, Jada Davis claimed in a recent video that Claressa was pregnant at the time of the altercation and said, in exact words, she fought Hanna Gabriel while pregnant and didn't tell anybody. Social media suddenly erupted in flames as boxing experts, fans, and critics all began offering their opinions. While some believe Jada is merely pursuing clout, others are questioning whether her story has any merit.
yeah, that's what's right. Yeah, she never put back up and when you fight, put back.
He was infected,
Like, she couldn't for 3 days straight fight. She's like,
trying to make weight.
trying to do it, that's right.
But in all honesty, it might make sense because if she and Papoose are unable to get married because Remy isn't signing these divorce papers anytime soon, then the next best thing is a little one. People say it's lonely at the top, but wow, this is lonely. If that's the case, Remy Ma is donezo, baby. Remy is out here looking lost because she thought she could win Papoose back, but now everything is falling apart. She really messed up a man who was worshiping the ground she walked on, and now he's out here winning with Claressa, and the real question is how long until Remy Ma starts acting even messier, because you all know she's not going to die quietly and listen. Remy M was in prison for shooting someone, so if she starts feeling pressed, she might try to go after Claressa, God forbid. However, I'm just saying that you all remember that whole boxing match that never happened, right? Yes, Claressa was talking big talk about how much she loved to fight Remy, and people were really waiting for that showdown. But guess what? Naturally, it never happened, and now that Claressa has Papoose locked in, it wouldn't be shocking if Remy starts planning something messy. Not to mention that 50 Cent entered the chat room and warned Claressa about getting into a fight with Remy. You know that 50 doesn't discuss things unless he's serious, and if he feels the need to ask Claressa to watch her back, then Remy is really on one. This could quickly turn from online drama to real-life issues. Just shocking when you look at Ray's past. Rumors circulate that she's always had problems with women who had children with Papoose before her. Let's face it, that may be the reason they've never really been in the spotlight like that. They've kept it low to avoid drama. For example, if you think about it, we've seen plenty of rappers and celebrities who co-parent in public, but when it comes to Papoose's other children, it's crickets. Beginning to piece things together, Remy might have a history of making life difficult for Papoose's previous baby mamas. Most people are only aware of the daughter that Papoose and Remy had together, but he had a full family before her. Mackie Deja was born in November 1997. Deja is the April 1999 born daughter of Papoose and his ex-wife, Yet Lashley Jamil Mackey. Born in September 2000, Chamel is the son of Papoose and Nevada. He comes from a different relationship.
Are you serious? That's not your name, bro.
Yes, it is.
Now, even though Papoose had these children long before Remy entered the picture, there are rumors that she wasn't particularly thrilled about him. She allegedly wasn't being the loving stepmother and was acting out behind the scenes. This is where things get messy though, because while Remy was out there disparaging other people, her own son wasn't exactly drama-free himself. You know, he's currently on trial for a shooting incident. As they say, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, so while she's out there allegedly teasing Papoose's past, given everything that has been happening in her backyard, it makes perfect sense why Remy Ma is so protective of Papoose. For starters, she isn't trying to have any young onions in the mix. But let's face it, competition happens here, whether it's for resources or attention time, and Remy isn't about to let that happen. Plus, there are rumors that she has already had issues with Papoose's other baby mamas, so it's not just about Claressa. There is a pattern here, and people are claiming that Remy has always made sure that nobody gets too close to her man or her former partners, since Remy won't sign the divorce papers, which means Claressa can't marry Papoose. What's the next best thing? Obviously, a baby. This could be part of Claressa's strategy, because if she can't legally lock Papoose in with the ring, then tying him down with the baby is the next move that way. So regardless of what happens, she's always going to be connected. However, there's a twist. Remy doesn't think Claressa is actually pregnant. If you look at it from Ray's perspective, she might see this whole situation as a calculated move, whether it's real or fake. She allegedly believes it's all cap or waits for Claressa to force Boost to stay close, and the timing is suspicious. Claressa has been hinting at retirement, saying she only has 2 fights left before she stops boxing. When a fighter retires, they have more time at home, which means Papoose would be spending even more time with her. 2 things are certain: the drama is only beginning. Thus, the real question is, do you think Remy Ma is onto something? Is Claressa genuinely trying to baby trap Pap, or is she just being possessive over him? More significantly, does Remy's refusal to sign these divorce papers indicate that she is still clinging to Pat Boots in her own way? Let's discuss it in the comment section below. While you're at it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another tea break. You should also watch the next video that appears on your screen, because we're just getting started.